Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Tim. Another episode of Boone County Beekeeper. Today is Saturday. It is June the 18th, and we was up here last week and we got in these girls, and if you remember, we saw a lot more bees. We saw, brood. She was laying good. We did not see the queen, but that's okay. We saw where she'd been. We saw good fresh eggs, we saw brood, and really that's all that you got to see. Today, now, I really thought about it. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I thought, what the heck, it's worth a try. Everything's been running way behind, a few weeks behind. If I had caught this swarm just a couple weeks earlier, we would have been in a lot better shape. We would have definitely got some honey off of these girls, but it is what it is, So what I'm going to do today is I've got a box of foundation here, and I'm going to talk just a minute about that. If you remember in one of my earlier videos, I told you I don't like to mix my brood and my honey frames. I just don't like to do it. I know there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people, they don't use excluders. It don't really bother me, and I noticed they clean it out and they'll polish the cell up before they ever do anything with it. But just for me, I'm just weird about it. I don't like to mix it, so I'm not going to. So what I usually do to get ready for winter, I use the black plastic medium foundation. That's what I use for my winter feed, and if you can see right here, I write on there winter feed, and that's what I do. So I usually build those up through the dirt, and for honey, I use the white. I like the white. It looks really good when you get your honey in. It makes it really pretty. But for this here, the black, like I said, it's good to see eggs, but the reason I got the medium, that way I can keep it separated, and I know, hey, this is for winter feed. Now, I'll do a video a little bit later and tell you my method to my madness, why I do what I do. And I know I go a few extra steps and probably cause myself a little work, but that's just me. That's just the way that I am. But what we're going to do today, like I said, it's June the 18th, and we are right here, and about, I'm going to say, a week. Sourwood is starting to bloom. I've seen a few little flowers on the sourwood, so it's starting to bloom, and basswood should be right there as well. Now, I know we only got like 7-8 frames of bees, not a lot, so this may or may not work. I don't know, but what we're going to do, we're going to put an excluder on these girls today. I'm going to pull that one medium frame up, the brood frame. We'll put it above the excluder. That should draw those bees up through the excluder. And I'm going to put 8 more black plastic foundation mediums up there. I have waxed them. Now, will we get any honey off there? I don't know. A lot of it's going to depend on the flow. These girls are growing, but it's all going to depend on the flow. So one thing that I do know, if we don't put anything on there, we're definitely not going to get anything. So if we can get a frame or two, I think that's good, because listen guys, you're just starting, you don't have any drawn comb. I've got drawn comb. I could put drawn comb on here and probably would be fine, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of this video. We're going to act just like we're starting from scratch. I'm going to be just like you are, if you're just starting out. So I think that's okay. So I'm not really going to do an inspection today. We was in here last week. We know everything was fine. We will get in there and we will pull that one frame out and bring it up. We may go ahead and put, maybe go ahead and put one more, pull one more frame and see what we got. But we're not going to spend a lot of time in here today. This week here, man, it's been in the 90s, and we've had 2 storms here where this yard is at, and I'll be honest, I was really dreading coming up here this morning. My dad, he's standing over there, and his power is still out. That's the 2nd time this week, so we've had some major storms this week. Like I said, been in the upper 90s, and we've really had 2 big storms here this week. So that's the plan today. Now today is the 18th. I've got 2 weeks and I'm going to be going on vacation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'll put this one here, this box of foundation on here. Will they get up here? It's going to be in the 90s again, and I'm going to say that's something else that hampers it. You know, Joe May, I watch him, and he is a wax builder, man, and he says that bees like to build wax between 70 and 90. Well, today's in the 70s, but it's going to get back into the 90s here this week. I don't know for how long, so that may hamper us some as well. But look, we're going to try it, and here's what we'll do. We'll put this on. Whether they make us anything or not, who knows, but we'll try. And if they don't, when I get back from vacation, I'm going to do it with the rest of these hives. I'm going to take the feeder off today and just put this here on. Just go ahead and put the inner cover on, telescoping cover. And what we'll do is we'll just let it go until the flow's over, which will be when I get back from vacation. Who knows, man, we may have a frame or 2 of honey. And you know, that's a reward to you if you're a first year beekeeper to get a frame or 2 of your honey. I think that you should. You should, because that is a reward, you know, for all the work and the time and the money that you put into it. You should try to reap a little bit of the benefits. So, I don't know. A lot of things will dictate it, you know, the weather. The weather is a big thing. The flow. Basswood here, I'll tell you, it's either great or it's non-existent pretty much. The past 2 years has been fair, nothing wonderful. With the weather, man, I don't know. The way the weather's been, I don't know if it'll be any good or not. So we'll just have to wait and see. I have noticed, if you can see these bees flying around me, I bragged on them the first couple of weeks how tame they was. Well, they're growing, and guess what? They're getting a little more aggressive. So, and that's okay. That's what they're supposed to do. So. All right, so I'm going to jump off here. We'll get in, and the plan today is we'll just go ahead, pull that frame out, pull it up, maybe check another frame or 2, excluder on, put the box on. We're going to get out of here. I've got a little more work here I got to do on some of these other hives. So, but that's about all the video will be today, and we'll come back in a week or 2. And we'll see if they're doing any drawing. So guys, you just hang with us, and I did bring my other smoker. We'll get it lit, and we'll jump in and see what we got. So hang with us. All right, guys, welcome back. We'll see what we got. Get in here and see what these girls are doing. We'll check our feed here. That's one thing I did forget. I forgot to bring my feed, and they have sucked it all down, so that's good. So definitely have been hitting the sugar syrup. Got a few ants, but they're big ants. So, all right, let's get us a little smoke and see what we can do here. We'll not be in here long today. These girls seem to be doing pretty good. Oh, I got a lot of bees in there. It's good. I'll set that up. Oh yeah, we need to check the bottom of that, make sure the queen's not on there. And we got a little comb. I do not see the queen. I see 2 hive beetles, so I didn't bring my peppermint either. I'll squash that one. I don't like the hive beetles. Okay, so here we go. We'll just take a little gander real quick, see what we got. Go from there. Let me get rid of this. I did bring my little bucket for the comb. I'll put that in. So they are looking good. I need to bring this one up. We'll put another one back in its place. Oh, it's a heavy frame, man. Oh, they've built off the bottom of it, and that's okay. I see larvae and eggs. I do see larvae and eggs. Let me see, I do not see the queen. Make sure she's not, well, can't really tell if there's anything in them bottom. I see a little nectar. We'll shake these bees off. We'll pull these girls up. They'll come up above that excluder, and they'll tend to that brood, and that will get them started coming through the excluder. Okay, I don't see the queen, so I'll come over and I'll show you guys this real quick. You can see there we got all kind of larvae in there, all different sizes and stages of larvae. I see eggs, good fresh eggs. Appear to be a couple days old. Man, they're really doing good. They're putting nectar down in this bottom one, in the bottom pieces. They've filled this out kind of funky here. I don't know why they've done that. It's real shallow in there, but that's okay. They'll probably go in and work on that. So I'm gonna shake these girls off. I'll set them to the side for just a minute. We'll shake them off, and then we'll pull them up. I'll set them right there for the time being. Let's pull another frame just to see what we got. Not really going to spend a lot of time in here looking for the queen or anything. That's a heavy frame there. I can see the honey. Let's pull this one here. We'll just pull one more, and then we'll do our thing. Tell you what, now we got quite a few bees in here. Okay, here's nectar, and I see all kind of pollen. I see, oh man, I see a lot of brood. I see a lot of larvae. Don't see the queen just immediately, so I'll show you what we got. Don't see her. She's definitely been there. I see all kinds of larvae. Lots, and I see a lot of pollen. They do some weird stuff with that pollen this year, but that's okay. They know more than what I do about a beehive. So, all right, now we got a little room. I'll go over here and set this to the side, and we'll shake them bees in. We'll drop us another frame in there. I'll set these girls here just for a second. We got ladies. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, go ahead. I'll push these over. Hold on, I tell you what, we're definitely growing here with the bees, so that's a good thing. We shake these girls down. Okay, ready? Here we go. So we shook them down. I'll put these over to the side. We'll go ahead and drop the other one in. See what we can do. I got a brand new one here we'll drop in. They didn't like that too well. That's all right. That's all right. We're just trying to help them. They don't understand that, but we're trying to help them. That'll give them another one to draw out. Real easy with you. I'll give them another draw out, and then they'll go from there. All right, ladies, we're okay. So, over here, get our space just right. Tell you guys, I'm looking down there, we got a pretty good bit of bees in there. We do. So, new excluder, just got it from Better Bee. So let's see what we got. Well, don't know how they'll like this, but they'll have to get the hang of it, I guess. They will have to get the hang of it. Smoke them down a little bit. Let me run over here, guys, and get my other box. This other box is a little tight. That's okay. And will we get any honey? Who knows? Who knows? But, like I said, if we don't try, we definitely won't get any. So, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take here and I'm going to scrape these two off because it looks just like nectar's in there. We'll put that in our little bucket here in a minute. All right, so we've got eggs and larvae in here. Put these girls here. When I get that back on it, they will start coming up and they'll start tending to that brood, to them eggs, and we'll know. And you know, I'm going one more time. I'm going to open them up here on the front. I've got them choked down pretty good on the entrance reducer. Let's go ahead and take it out. So what I've got here, I've got 9 frames, including that brood frame. And we'll just have to wait and see. You know, they will come up through. In fact, I already see quite a few bees on that brood frame, so it don't take them long. So probably next week we won't get in here and do a full-blown inspection, but what we will do is we'll check them. We'll see if they are making any wax. So there's that, guys. That is basically all that I wanted to do today. It's really all that I wanted to do, and I see them. They're already coming to that egg, so that's good. Go ahead and put our lid back on. I got a little bit here I got to scrape off the bottom of that. We'll do that here in a minute. And guys, listen, we'll see what happens. You know, you just never know. You never know. So, all right, so that's about all I got for today. Now, I will go ahead and do this real quick. We'll open these girls up. We'll let them do their thing here. Oh yeah, they'll like that. There you go, ladies. They are hitting me pretty good, so that's funny. Like little chihuahuas. Is that what they are? I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we're good. Okay. So we're all right, guys. So listen. That's about all that I have for today. I appreciate you being here with us, and we'll give these girls another week, and I'll get in here and we'll see if we got any wax. Kind of anxious to see if we do. Like I said, the basswood, I'm gonna say probably this week should start blooming. And I'm going to check a couple when I get home. I've got a couple behind my house. I'll get my binoculars and check those out. And I did see some pods on there, so it's really close. And let's just hope and pray that we do get a good flow, because if not, as I told you last time, we'll be buying honey. Sad, but anyway, that's just the way that it is this year. Guys, take care of yourself. God bless you. God bless you and your family. I hope you and your family are well, and I appreciate you being here with us. And we'll be dropping another video or so here pretty soon. Got a few different things I want to show you. One is this small hive that I put the nuke into. A little bit worried about that queen. We in there today. I'm gonna see what she's doing. She was a pretty queen, fat queen, very few eggs. So hopefully maybe some of that brood has emerged, and as they get a little bigger, maybe she'll start laying a little better. So we'll see what happens. But guys, until next time, thanks a lot for being here with us, and you take care of yourself and have a good week. Who knows, maybe we'll get a frame of honey, so we'll see. All right, guys, take care of yourself. This is Tim, Boone County Beekeeper.